As you remember, in the last episode, we discussed 4 debt numbers. 13 4, 14 5, 16 7 and 19 1. We write like this. 13 4 like this.
Yes.
Okay, so that you don't forget. So we also studied that what it actually means. So today we'll learn in detail. Okay, so the first number we'll talk today about is 13 4, karmic debt number. See, actually 13 4 is not a testing number. Especially in the West, it has, I don't know why so much negativity is attached to it, but in India we don't consider it as a testing number.
Okay.
Because it is not. It is not a testing number. But actually what happens, why we call it a difficult number? It is because those with 13 4 will be required to work very hard to achieve anything in life.
Okay.
So they don't get things easily. They have to work hard. And always, obstacles will stand in their way of success.
Okay.
Time and again.
Yes.
So that's why 13 4 are generally, they feel burdened. They feel burdened and frustrated because they feel that all my hard work is going futile. I am not getting the results of my efforts. So what happens? They either give up or they become lazy. In fact, they feel that life is all about work. That's why if you remember, we had discussed in the number series that they don't even enjoy their vacation.
Yes.
All the time they're thinking about their work. So they feel the need to work, that they need to work harder than other people. They feel that others are luckier than them. Now here 3 is about luck. That number 3, where it is working on. So luck, hard work will give them results, not luck.
Okay.
This is what they have to understand. Okay. So that is why when they look at other people, they feel that they get much more with less effort.
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly, yeah. And they feel that success doesn't come very easily to them. See, they are actually born leaders. They are very hardworking. 4 is about hard work. 4 is about discipline. 4 is about practicality. 4s are methodical. Okay. But in 13 4 somehow they feel that pressure. See, if you have a pure 4, you are born on the 4th, suppose, for example, and you are born on the 13 4. Both 4s are hardworking. But 4 doesn't feel the burden. 13 4 feels the burden. That is why it comes under the karmic debt number. Whenever a number comes as a karmic debt number or a difficult number, it is actually when you feel it more. So 22 4 may not feel it so much. A pure 4 may not feel it so much. But 13 4 will. Generally 13 4 is associated with bad luck.
Okay.
But actually it is not about bad luck. It is just that luck doesn't favor them much. It is not bad luck as such. Then many times 13 4 people will experience loss of a parent early in life. So that is why for 13 4, it's about needing to work hard in all areas of your life. It's one of the most misunderstood numbers, that's why. We must have seen in West, many hotels don't have a 13 room number, 13th floor.
Yes.
So hard work is a slogan for 13 4. Hard work never goes wasted. Then they should remember that hard work will never go wasted. And 13 4 this is what 13 4 has to understand, because ultimately success is going to come to them. Because their hard work will never go wasted. Hard work, focus, perseverance is the mantra for success for them. So sometimes 13 4s are tempted to take shortcuts. And that is where the results get delayed. When they don't get success, they feel that regret and they have the desire to give up. नहीं होगा अब मुझसे. Because that regret is there. I am doing so much, I am putting so much effort, still I am not getting the results. so that they regret and they give up. And it will result in what? Poor self-image. So to have focus, you must maintain order and discipline. Keep your environment clean, because 4 is also about tidiness. You have to keep your environment clean, physically clean. And never procrastinate. 34 has a great potential for success. You see, you can check on Google your numbers, the people born on 13-4. They are very successful. And it's their hard work that gives them success. Then 31-4 also behaves like 13-4.
Okay.
So though it is not considered as a karmic debt number, but lot of things are, like qualities are matching with 13-4. So there is not much difference between 13-4 and 31-4. Now this is about 13-4. Now let's talk about
14-5.
14-5 karmic debt. See, 14-5 symbolizes the misuse or abuse of freedom in
Past lives.
previous lifetimes. Yeah, one of many times or whatever. So all those who have 14-5 number constantly have to go through many changes, and they have to adapt themselves to ever-changing situations and circumstances. Adapting to change is not easy.
Exactly.
It's very difficult to adapt to change all the time. It happens once in a while, it's okay. But a 5 may not feel it more, but 14-5 will feel it more. Adapting to change. See, all the 5s have to experience lot of changes in life. Variety.
Yes.
14-5 feels it more. That's why it becomes a karmic debt number. The environment around them keeps changing, and therefore to survive they keep on accommodating and adjusting themselves in the best way possible. Now this is a number of learning through loss underlying. Learning through loss. Here learning is a presumption. Loss is a fact. We presume that they have learned their lessons. When they go through some loss, we presume that they have learned. But presumption, learning is a presumption. Whereas loss is a fact. So there is a danger of falling victim to addictions. Overindulgence in what? Sensual pleasures. Because of this, it's a destroyer on the physical plane, the physical body. That is why they have to put reins on themselves, lagam lagana.
Right.
So that they don't go haywire. This number delays results, brings loss, sickness, sudden death, deformities. Modesty is very crucial for them. They have to be very modest, because this number is, they have to maintain some order in life, some discipline in life, some, say, emotional stability, some discipline, perseverance, focus. Because 5 is about scattering of energies.
Not easy for them.
Not easy for them, but see, 4 will keep them grounded. So flexibility and adaptability are the very core of the struggle. 5 has sharp mental faculties and enormous energy. Very energetic. Generally they marry on impulse and regret later.
Okay.
So commitment is the key to 14-5 debt number. Commitment. For some, life may resemble a roller coaster ride. Lots of ups and downs. So what is the learning? Ultimately, we have to see what is the learning for them. What are they supposed to learn? One is they have to learn to let go.
Okay.
2, they have to learn the law of change. 3rd, they have to use freedom wisely. That's why we say you constructive freedom. You use your freedom wisely. This is about getting into addictions and sensual pleasures and all those things. Now if this number appears as a life path number or birthday number or year number, addition of year number, the lesson is learning to let go. And of course learning through loss. If it appears as an expression number, it means disappointments in life. If it appears as a soul urge number, it means loss in emotional affairs. Loss at different levels, loss is health loss, money loss, losing things, people relationships, lot of things. Now, if you remember our symbols, no, 4 is a box like this. To become a 5,
It has
one
to
limb
break.
has to be broken.
Broken.
Now, in 14/5, this broken limb, it gives pain.
Correct.
And that is why there is a physical loss,
Yes.
health loss.
Yes.
It is painful. Moving from 4 to 5, it's a big transformation. That is painful. So this is about 14/5. So let's talk about 16/7, karmic debt number. Okay. 16/7 means destruction of the old and birth of the new. Again painful.
Painful. Yes.
Destruction of the old and birth of the new. Okay. It's about the fall of your ego. It's the fall of your ego. A kind of cleansing. It can be a painful process as there is struggle between the ego and the divine will.
Okay.
It's like a lost battle, for 16/7. Many times it's like a lost battle and it will teach you to be humble. So ultimately, for all these testing numbers, whenever we say, for all of us actually, not testing numbers only, humility is the key to success. Always, the more humble we are, the more successful we will be. This number also indicates that the person with 16/7 has a tendency to use his or her intellect. Refined, see, 7 has a very refined intellect. So this person may use his refined intellect to look down on others, to insult
Yes.
others, to humiliate others,
Ah.
and view the rest of the world as inferior. They may feel that, see, somebody who is very intellectual has a tendency to look down upon others. This causes acute alienation and loneliness. See, 16 is what, it is 1 and 6. And it reaches 7. 1 plus 6 is 7. Here 1 is the self. Here self is crucified on the cross of love, that is 6. 6 is about love.
Yes.
6 is about love, association.
Responsibilities.
Here it is more to do with love.
Okay.
Love means between a man and a woman, or between any two human beings. It's not only man and woman, it could be two men or two women also. But it's basically love, more of a love. Intimate relationships.
Okay.
Okay. So this number, what does it mean? Why this love is crucified? It is because this number means abuse of love from past involvement in love affairs that cause suffering to others. See, our society has certain norms. So at that time, whatever norms were there in the society, they were abused. In this aspect, love affairs. Like we talk of, say, extramarital affairs. You are causing pain to someone. I'm not talking of the affair, this part, that is good or bad, or I am no one to decide that. But in certain relationships, we are causing pain to somebody. So in this lifetime,
Yes.
it only means a failure in the past to act responsibly. So that is where the reduced number 7 gives us the remedy. What is the remedy? It shows us the path for releasing the debt. 7 is about what? Introspection. Through pain in 16/7. 16/7 usually exhibit the negative traits of number 7, like indifference, being analytical, aloof, withdrawal, very criticizing, difficult to approach. They also need lot of privacy. And they generally, 7s usually, they generally intellectualize the emotions.
Okay.
Emotions and thoughts are different. You can't mix them. So they generally tend to intellectualize the emotions.
Okay.
7 is a number of the mystic, we know that, who goes within and relies on the higher guidance. Always connected with the higher guidance. That's why it is one of the most spiritual numbers. Many people with 16 in the chart often feel as if something terrible is going to happen. So there's a kind of fear in their life. And they feel that anytime tragedy will strike. Tragedy will strike any moment. Anything from earthquakes to whatever. They feel that tragedy will strike. Some of them have had traumatic past life. That could be from there, and loss of near and dear one. And that's why they cannot trust other people. See, 7 is about trust. They cannot trust other people as there is fear of betrayal. Because they have betrayed in their past life, they have a fear of betrayal now.
Yes.
Okay. There's also fear of success or fear of losing money, fear of losing love. You fear your partner may cheat on you.
Okay.
And the thing is, they have cheated in one of the past lifetimes. So now in this lifetime, they fear that the partner may cheat on you. Now if it is found as a life path number, birthday number or year number, that means it is coming from the date of birth. It means all tragedies from rise to fall, loving to losing, holding to letting go must be learned. If found as expression number, it means loss of name, face, power, fortune, position, relationships, grace, anything. So it's a kind of tragedy. No? If it is found as a soul urge number, it means broken heart, false friends, misalliances. 16/7 should be ready for unexpected shocks and failures in life, marriage, business, anywhere. Being a 7, it can be a path of great spiritual growth also. This is a test for the faith. It's a test for the faith, because 7 is about faith.
Yes.
Is it going too serious? Now I'm telling you something to release, If you have compatible numbers elsewhere, you don't feel it so much. It's not that everybody will go through all these things.
Right.
I think there should be some lightness, and I'm also feeling very heavy. So this is about 16/7. Okay. Now let's talk about the last karmic debt number. 19/1. Yes. Now in 19/1, see 19, 10, 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. We'll be talking about 0 also. Okay,
Yes.
we'll have a video on 0. Here, see in 19, it's about you're forced to stand up for yourself. 1 is about being independent. You're forced to stand. Okay. And often be left to stand alone. Okay. Lot of difficulties and struggles will be experienced while learning independence and the use of power. One of the important lessons with 19/1 is that they stubbornly resist help. They stubbornly resist help. And much of their independence is self-imposed. There's no need. Man is a social animal. They do not want to listen to others or to accept the help or advice of others. Karmic debt number 19/1 is all about selfishness. For those with karmic number 19/1 had great talent in their past life, which gave them a position of power in one of the previous lifetimes. It gave them a position of power. 1. Okay. And in that lifetime, instead of using this power to help others, they enriched only themselves. So they took so much from the universe that now in this lifetime you have to give back. Okay. So for, misuse of power is very common.
Yes.
If you have whatever power, it could be spiritual power, it is political power, it is intellectual power, anything, all these are power, financial power. And tendency to misuse is very high and very common. Okay. That is why 8 is also a karmic number, because it's a number of power and is ruled by Saturn.
Correct.
So though we don't consider it as the karmic debt numbers, but 8 is also a testing number.
Okay.
Because we are talking of power, I am comparing. 19 will learn the hard way that man is a social animal. It needs people, it needs help. Deeply connected. We are deeply connected with everyone, even the environment, the nature.
Yes.
We have a connection with everything. So and it's, see, they should take support and assistance. This is what is learning for them actually. Take support and assistance. It's a vibration of endurance. Now this person with 19-1 will always feel how much I can stand. मैं कितना सहन करूँ, मैं कितना endure करूँ लाइफ में.
Okay.
So if that this it's a, because it's a karma of former misuse of power. So in this lifetime they sometimes they will feel powerless. How much will I endure? मैं कितना करूँ, मैं कितना सहन करूँ? How much I can give? How much to give? You know, a person gets tired of giving also. That's why in this lifetime, you know, they have to give and give, and they are tired of giving. So if 19 appears as a life path number or a birthday number or an year number, it means 1. Struggle with the burdens of the past and struggle for freedom from circumstances. I want to get out of it. Khatam karo abhi. They want freedom from the circumstances. Secondly, they are bound when they want to be free. Thirdly, they must pay with time, money or themselves. Pay back time, money or themselves. If 19 appears as an expression number, it means you find yourself as if you have lost everything at the end of the race.
Okay.
If it comes as a soul urge number, it means difficult and extreme lessons. Okay. See, remember one thing. This topic is little heavy actually. I know this, it's a heavy topic. But nobody is born with a challenge that one cannot overcome.
Yes.
So for 19-1, divine grace is coming from 0.
Yes. Correct.
When we learn in detail about 0, then you will understand what I am saying. Huh? Because this cipher, the 0 will give divine grace. Another thing that you have to remember is, see, after all, 1 is the first number that appears after 0. Nothing is 0. No?
Nothing is 0.
1 is the first number that appears. So it has the maximum divine grace as it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Second thing I would like to tell you is, when all these debt numbers, difficult numbers come in your date of birth, say as a birthday number or year number or the life path number or many other numbers, which when it comes from date of birth, we cannot do anything about it. We can't change it.
True.
But we can make changes in the name.
Okay. Here.
This is where it becomes very important that we can do something.
Okay. For the relief.
For the relief.
Yes.
For the relief. Okay.
At least once if we know that we are going through this.
Yes,
because some people may not be knowing that they are carrying these debt numbers.
All this numerology is about awareness. Yes. Once you are aware about it, you can make some changes.
True.
Either make changes in the name or make changes in your own understanding and attitude.
Use positive aspects of the number.
Exactly. You have to learn those positive, negative aspects by heart actually, I am telling you. Everyone should memorize them, at least those who have those numbers, no? They should memorize. These are the positive aspects, these are the negative aspects, and these are the destructive aspects.
True.
Always go back to basics. Okay, so this is all about the karmic debt numbers.
Please subscribe to Unfold the Self and hit the bell icon, so that you'll get notification as soon as we upload our videos. Thank you and bye-bye.